We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Nick Lodolo, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cleveland, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and that's out number 1.
That is second. Number 7.
So striding forward now, Miles Straw. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. A ball and a strike. Straw is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Popped up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Popped up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
TJ Friedl comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds turned away first time through. Will go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bell comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Grounded to short. Newman brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Stepping up now, Oscar Gonzalez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Digging in, Jonathan India, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bieber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Stevenson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Naylor is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 27.
At the plate, number 27. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Will Myers.
Striding forward now is the DH, Will Myers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set and the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
So 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Jason Musgrove.
At the plate, Jason Vosler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. And he lays off for ball one. Two men are on with 2 men out. Just a tick behind for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's the 2-2. Nick Senzel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the payoff pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds strand a couple, who move to the third with no score. Here now is Mike Zunino. Leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Friedl is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Gabriel Arias.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Arias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Brian Roquillo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs as of yet. 9 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nick Senzel is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Newman. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Hey, great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, T.J. Friedl. First delivery to him on the way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Miles Straw, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back, first baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a double steal try here. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Outside and low, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is, the 3-0. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Ball 2. 3-0 now. Tyler Stevenson waits on deck. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
In now, Tyler Stevenson. 0-1 the count. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So digging in now, Jonathan India. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. None left for Cincinnati through 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming, here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. No swing, apparently. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Ready for another chance? Gabriel Arias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Comes set and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Brian Roquillo. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel makes the play and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Reds.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 27 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in, Jason Vosler. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Got him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, TJ Friedl.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Joey.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 2 and the Indians nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. So far in this one, still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 7.
Ready once again, Miles Straw. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. In now, Tyler Stevenson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he got him.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Jonathan India. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in now, number 27. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Will.
So here's Will Myers. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch, grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1, and it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Standing in, Josh Naylor. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. It's 2 balls and a fly ball out toward right field. Number 27 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
At the plate, Oscar Gonzalez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Jason Vosler. Here comes the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, inside.
The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
That's inside.
Fly ball out to right field. Gonzalez is there. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Kevin.
Ready now, Kevin Newman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next Nino.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Arias. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Brian Roquillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it harder here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Alexis Diaz enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Alexis Diaz.
Ahmed Rosario will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch,
Ball inside.
Diaz, a 25-year-old, enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
3-2 pitch, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now batting, Miles Straw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Andres Jimenez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 0, Andres Jimenez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a throw over. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two men are on with two men out. Two and one to count.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. This is on the ground over to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Andres Gimenez stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 0, Andres.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder TJ Friedl.
Leading up for the Reds, the left fielder TJ Friedl.
Stephen Kwan is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. Sam Hitpus is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23, Sam Hitpus.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hitpus, 23 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Down the first baseline. He'll try again. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Jonathan India. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Nick Scanlon takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Nick Scanlon.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball inside. Ball, that's inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Scanlon has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Striding in once again, number 27. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Fouled off. A swing by Ramirez, and this one soaring to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now back
into the box, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Friedl is there, and he makes the catch for the out. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Will Brennan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17, Will Brennan.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nick Lodolo earned his 5th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Shane Bieber is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Alexis Diaz records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.